Hey, what's up you guys? So I'm doing another countdown video because it's fun, and also it keeps me from noticing how much my life is falling apart. So look, if Roblox wants to thrive and make it into the next decade, they're gonna have to make some changes.
I mean, we don't want the site to end up exploding in popularity, but then being completely forgotten about a year later. Do we? Fortnite. Sorry, I have tuberculosis. Anyway, with that being said, here are 10 things that need to change before 2022. Number 10, the groups. I strongly believe groups need to be seriously revamped or removed altogether. Why, you ask? The answer's simple. They're poorly designed. Here you have a single message board where sorting through and trying to find something important that may have been said is near impossible if you have a lot of members. I mean, do you really want to click through page and page and page and page just to find one message? Who are you expecting to do that for? Oh, and even if you do start a meaningful discussion, there's a pretty good chance it's gonna be hit by the chat filter, so it's almost like you're trying to talk to somebody who has a language barrier. And people wonder why I'm not active in my group chat. There's a reason developers and YouTubers are abandoning their groups in favor of Discord servers and Reddit. Reddit, for example, you can start new threads and have contained conversations sorted by new, popular, best of today, all time, and controversial. And I think making it so each group has their own little version of a forum in it would do wonders to help the communities inside Roblox grow. That way they don't have to go to external sources such as Discord or Reddit. Especially since Roblox deleted their own official forum. GG Roblox, GG. Since the deletion of the public forums in 2017, we were told groups will be receiving updates to help them host communities better. Do you want to know how many updates we've seen since then? Let me stop you right there. 0. We've seen 0. 0, zilch, nada. Add more features to groups or just do away with them entirely. If they're not gonna be updated, people will just use external sources anyway. Oh, and can I also add in that you should probably be able to ping somebody in groups? That would be awesome. Anyway, they're archaic, they're not suited to host community discussions, and the only thing I use them for is to advertise my newest videos or buy clothes from groups like Kestrel. Number 9, add more badges. You know, once upon a time, building a profile was fun. You could really let your personality shine and even show off how much of an experienced player you were through badges. Roblox's version of achievements and trophies. It's just that, well, they haven't added new badges that the general public could earn for a very long time. In fact, they've taken away the ability to earn 4 of them since the feature released. I mean, some player-made badges are really fun to collect, like Gusmanek's Apocalypse Rising badges. However, harder badges that actually take effort to achieve are usually hidden by badges that are stupid. Like, I got 50 badges just for entering a game. It makes me think maybe there should be a limit for how many badges a game can even give out, but we're getting off topic here. Give me a badge for being a 10-year veteran. Give me a badge for earning 10,000 forum posts before the forums were deleted. Give me a badge for crying myself to sleep every night. It's a simple feature, but one that gives users incentive to keep on playing and sparks pride when looking at your account. It felt so cool to earn all my combat badges in the correct order, and I'm sad that new players don't know what that's like. Number 8, update the trading system. I can't be the only one who thinks that the trading system is clunky and awkward at best. First off, it should have its own tab in the sidebar. It shouldn't be hidden inside money. I'm pretty sure people use the trading system common enough that it should be alongside messages, right? Secondly, after you click View Details, this pop-up window appears, and it's just kind of weird because you'd think it'd be more fluid if it was just a part of the page itself. And most annoyingly, if you want to counter trade from there, it opens a new window entirely. Why? That's so clunky and inconvenient. Just make it a drop-down menu on the trading page. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've forgotten about having trade windows open because it's not a part of the page. Look, I'm not that involved in the trading community, so I'm sure that there might be things I'm missing out on, but I'm certain that this isn't something that only I feel strongly towards, right? I mean, trading feels like a feature that hasn't seen any innovation since it was released in 2010. Don't quote me on that, I'm not sure if that's true. Number 7. get rid of Builders Club. Kinda, hear me out. I feel like we've gotta get rid of Builders Club and rename it to something else. Don't get me wrong, Builders Club is a great name, but with the direction Roblox is taking as of late, what with trying to be more professional, doesn't Builders Club seem a little kiddie? Childish? I mean, imagine being a developer who's earning $70,000 a year and trying to tell your coding buddies in college, oh yeah, you can earn a lot with the Roblox, you gotta be a part of the Builders Club. I don't know, maybe it's because I grew up with it in a time where Builders Club was only used for playing around with. Still, I think it's inevitable that someday soon we'll be getting the announcement that BC is changing into Roblox Premium, Tier 1, 2, and 3. Chaos will then ensue. People will claim Roblox is changing too much, but I think it's unavoidable. This is something I'm almost certain that Roblox has had boardroom meetings about. It's just a matter of time. Number 6. Just re-add genres. I miss being able to sort by genre on the games page. I like finding scary games like Identity Fraud and Roses, and without that feature, it's a lot harder to stumble across gems like them. And to further elaborate on this point, I think we need to update the games page in general. I mean, why is there an entire category defined where Arthro is supported? Who honestly cares so much about Arthro that they're only looking for games where it's enabled? I don't know, this feels like something that's just a marketing gimmick for Roblox than something that's really beneficial to game developers or players. Popular Near You is usually full of the same games that you'd find in Top Rated or Most Popular, though I guess it is based on where I am, but I suspect it's not that different for other people. And recommended? What is this? I don't care about the Bloxies stage. That's old. You're old news. How does this algorithm even work? Number 5. Update the chat filter. Look, I know it's probably never gonna happen, but can we please update how the chat filter works? If not for everyone, then at least for game developers and YouTubers? Or how about just allow individuals who are trustworthy and verified to post stuff without the chat filter, because it's really hard to use the site as a speaking platform whenever every word you say has a 75% chance of being hashtagged. Look, I just tried to advertise a video to 20,000 followers, and it was censored. The sad emojis were censored. What's the point of developers and, as Roblox calls us, influencers, if we can't advertise our content to our fans? Anyway, I have a whole video on this, so I don't want to go any further, but I still think it's a big problem that the admins are silent on. Number 4. Fix the catalog. Fix the catalog. But Fire, didn't you just make a video on this? Don't care. Keep talking about it. Keep talking about it until it gets fixed. The catalog is beyond broken and it needs to be looked at. I shouldn't get 34 pages of the same shirt whenever I'm looking for something. Update the tagging system. Make it so you can only add 3 tags onto an item. Or maybe take away the ability to find shirt templates so stealing doesn't happen as often. I don't care. Do something about it. Number 3, update the desktop profile page, please. This is what the desktop looks like now. Bland, lifeless, poorly designed, and just lacking overall. It kind of reminds me of me. This is what the desktop layout used to look like. Look at that swanky profile. It conveys everything in an organized manner. You've got easy access to your favorite games, your friends, and inventory, and most of all, it's not a pain to look at. For some reason, Roblox thought it would be a good idea to force desktop users to use the mobile version of the profile layout, and that's stupid. Sure, it keeps everything nice and uniform, but screw that, I don't care. I want my profile to look good and function on a non-touchscreen device. That's why I use the BTR plugin. It makes my profile look and function like old Roblox. Why can't this be a built-in option? Why can't I choose how my site layout is? It doesn't affect other players. Sure, this is a silly cosmetic thing that I'm complaining about, but please consider doing something about it. Desktop users shouldn't be forced to use a mobile/touch device layout. It's inconvenient and clunky. Number 2, delete Firefox. He's done nothing but spam the Roblox forums and subreddit for the past decade promoting his videos, and for what? To yell at his microphone about how bad the game is? Screw him, he's a dummy. Hey look, I know I made the same joke on my last countdown video, but it's because I have crippling depression and making fun of myself in video is a coping mechanism and I cry for help. And last but not least, number 1. Increase the DevX rates. Look, I'm not a developer, so I'm just gonna read a very well-made tweet about why the DevX rates should be increased. So tweeted by this guy right here, you might know him, he helped make Visteria. He says, by estimates, Visteria has earned over $200,000 in revenue. From that, he's gotten $50,000. Every cent has gone to pay his expenses and his contributors. Despite making that much money, it's still not a profitable game yet. High-quality games take big teams. Current DevX rates make it difficult for those teams to form. Without the $60,000 he has invested into this project himself, and the nearly $70,000 in living expenses that Roblox paid team in the incubator, our game would be impossible to make. They're hitting a real ceiling in quality because most devs can't afford to make thought-out games. Yes. So, in a nutshell, Roblox isn't paying their developers enough through DevX for it to encourage developers creating better games than the crappy simulators that you find on the front page right now. And I'm not gonna pretend like I know everything about it. I'm not a developer. I don't know what it's like to have to spend that much money on a project. So I'm not going to talk out of my butt here. I'm not going to pretend like I know what I'm talking about. But I can understand that DevX rates do need increased. This is probably, I don't know, this is definitely one of the biggest problems on Roblox right now, and I want more people to be talking about it. I want more people to be aware of it. Please start talking more about this. Start raising your concerns. Other YouTubers, please start talking about this. Kaneko, Albert, come on guys. This is something that needs more awareness towards. Well, not really awareness, because admins are definitely aware that people are upset about this. But it's one of those things where I just feel like, you know, if there's not a big protest over it, nothing's going to happen. And I get it, Roblox only just broke even a few years ago, but I don't know, maybe it's grown too big too fast, but I feel like this is really going to prove to be a problem for Roblox, especially later down the line. And it's just something that really worries me, because I want Roblox to be a healthy game that keeps growing forever.
So there you guys have it. So now it's your turn. Look, I know change is a scary thing. I mean, it's natural for humans not to like it. We're habitual creatures, but it's inevitable. So 2022 is only 3 years away. I know. But what do you think Roblox needs to change from now until then? I want to see all your comments down below telling me everything that you think they need to change. I promise you I read every single comment that I see. With that being said, my name is Firefox, RBLX. I make daily Roblox videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, you guys, thanks for watching and you have a lovely day.